Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Remember Daddy? If not, I recommend you listen to that first. You can find it in the description and in a playlist on my channel. However, my memory of its production was completely blank until recently. I left it for a sequel, actually, letting my talents as an ASMR writer grow behind the scenes. After a few years of letting internet culture and its desired content grow and change, I have found my muse. So please, close your eyes and enjoy this sequel. A wonderful evening of romance is ahead of you. You have finished getting ready and you walk out the door. Feeling a bit nervous, you drive in silence, collecting your thoughts. In less than 20 minutes of driving, you arrive at your destination and unlock your door for your soon-to-be guest. She slowly slips in the car, adorning herself in a rather modern and poppy outfit. She even has the makeup to match. Wow, you look stunning, you manage to say. She simply giggles and blushes. Wasting no time, you bring her back home. The two of you walk to the couch. After a few anxious seconds, you blurt out, "Well, I'm ready if you are." The girl slowly looks up, catching your gaze with hers. And after a beat, you finally hear the words you had been waiting for.
Yes, of course, Daddy. I was really lonely all week. Could I please have some cummies from Daddy?
This one is more cutesy compared to your last lover. Though you can't deny your time in Peru wasn't absolutely sexy. You weren't too fond of the whole faking your death thing. Once you had the chance, you fled her and made your way across the country. It was your lucky day running into this cutie, let alone finding someone who shares the same interests as you. Though you're not used to this manner of handling things, you decide to flow with the times. It's grown on you these past few months.
I seem to have pooped my diaper. I was hoping you could change me, Daddy.
She stands, pulling down her shorts to reveal a diaper, filled to the brim with excrement. You stand as well and guide her to the kitchen counter. Hopping up on it, she assumes the position.
All I ate was some Blazing Buffalo Wild Wings. It came out wondering how I like it. It's been in there for a couple hours, sorry.
You laugh and assure her it's okay. Pulling the fresh diapers from your kitchen pantry, you begin to change her. Very slowly.
I hope you like the smell, Daddy. I could feel it wiping in my pants.
Mid-changing, you notice something. She's wearing her diapers backwards. Getting frustrated, you finish quickly, but do not apply the new diaper. Bad girl, you put it on backwards.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Dad. Please don't punish me too hard.
You flip her over the counter. With her still slightly shitty ass in the air, you begin spanking her.
Ow, Daddy, please stop. I'll be more careful next time, I promise. I'll even eat Taco Bell with my B-dubs. It'll be an apocalypse with my tum-tum and bum-bum.
Flipping her right side up, you smirk. Very well, but I'm afraid your punishment isn't quite done yet. I'm just getting erect. Picking her up and setting her on your knees, you begin slowly, painstakingly, almost as if you're stalling, and unzip your pants. In an even slower and more time-consuming motion, you pull out your... Less than half a second after all the commotion, the power goes out. You both stand, your pants fall to your ankles.
What was that, Daddy?
She clings to you, fully clothed aside her pants and diaper. Reaching for your biggest knife, you slap her ass and assure her, "Don't worry, kitten. Daddy has dealt with worse. Your time in Peru was more than pimping and selling narcotics. You trained with the local thugs to handle a knife. Though you wish it were a machete, this will do." A loud cackle suddenly fills the halls and your very soul. This laugh. No. You instruct your kitten to hide under the sink. Luckily, she has a Lolita body type, making her small enough to fit with ease. Slow, calculated, and somehow annoying footsteps start inching closer, growing in decibels. Dad? voice fills your head with an immense anxiety, and your penis with a slight tingle. What? You like it scary sometimes. Quit worrying about your genitalia. Now is not the time. Somehow you've become drenched with sweat. It's almost like you're going down a water slide of smelly male bodily condensation.
Oh, Daddy, I've been searching so very, very long for you.
Making your way along the wall like Solid Snake, you ease your way silently to the source of the voice.
Do you know how many men tried to compare to you, Daddy? Dozens. Perhaps over 100. But not a single one could ever come close to your touch, Daddy.
The walking stops. You peek down the hall you assumed she was coming from. You'd see nothing but the broken window. Completely bamboozled by her absence, you begin to panic even more. Where is she?
Silly Daddy. I'm not over there.
I'm right here. You feel her cold hand grip your shoulder, digging in her nails. This only proves to further your erection.
Pain too? Damn, dude. A therapist should thoroughly examine your childhood.
Quickly wriggling free of her grasp, you turn while stabbing through the air. It's too late. She's vanished yet again.
Such slow movements, Daddy. Maybe I should slow down?
Standing again, you scan the area. Not there. There? There's one place you haven't checked. You slowly look up, until finally your gaze meets hers. Using the narrow walls in the hallway to support herself, she's above you, smiling ear to ear with vacant eyes. You move just in time to dodge her jumping down at you. You prepare yourself for an attack. She gets to her feet, back turned to you.
You think someone would take a hint after going across the country to get away from them?
I know you fled, Daddy. I simply couldn't let anyone else have your ambrosia-like cummies. I'm selfish like that.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I found someone else to unload your favorite treat.
She slowly turns to you, but for some reason she's still smiling. Wouldn't the thought of your cummies going to someone else's belly enrage her? So why is she smiling?
About that, Daddy. You see, I've known where you've been this whole time. I've had a little bird informing me all of your little activities. I'm afraid I've lost nothing at all.
You feel your own heart fill with unease. Turning around, you see your kitten leaving her safe space. You can't make her face out from this distance when she begins walking to you.
Hey, what the fuck did I say? Stay hidden! I'm very sorry, Daddy. I promised I wouldn't say.
What? Once she's close enough to finally see her face, the same freakish smile and vacant eyes occupies her as her old lover. Somehow this is the last straw as you pre-ejaculate your pants a little.
Seriously? Why now? You're about to be in a murder sandwich, but you're getting off on it. What the fuck, man? I promised Big Sis I would store your cummies for her. I keep them in my belly.
You notice them both inching towards you. Panicking, you step to your new lover, but she stops your wrist midair with the strength of 2 or 3 Macho Man Randy Savages.
Why? I just don't get it.
Because, Daddy, your cummies specifically are the best in the world. No cummies can compare. Your new lover wraps herself around you too.
Please fill us up forever, Daddy.
Without missing a beat or giving time to struggle away, the older sister chloroforms you from behind. You lose consciousness fast, but needless to say, you bust yet another nut with your perverted ass. Time passes. You awake slowly, finding yourself naked in your own basement. Looking down, you notice your arms and feet are literally cemented to the floor as you are sprawled out in a giant X on your back. You try to escape, to no avail. A familiar heel starts walking towards you. This time it sounds like 2 sets of footsteps. Out of the darkness you see the sisters in full gimp suits and whips. Can you guess what your dick is doing about right now?
There's nowhere to run now, Daddy. It looks like you'll be dishing out hot cummies for the rest of our lives, Daddy. Yay, free cummies forever!
Let's waste no time. It's time for those cummies I've been longing for. Daddy.
The end.